Well, good morning, Chicago. Mother Nature waking folks up in a very noisy way with intense thunderstorms moving right along Interstate 80. There's ground stop at Chicago's O'Hare Airport, and rightly so. These storms capable of producing wind gusts over 65 miles per hour. Once you get south and west of this boundary, that's where the summer-like warmth and humidity is. That's also where we have the better chance of some thunderstorms. That moves into Boston on Tuesday. For now, nice and dry. Storms also popping up ahead of that main batch of rain. The isolated cells give some concern for a possible tornado through this afternoon. The National Weather Service has issued a slight risk for severe weather that's painted here in yellow across South Florida. It is a cold and crisp start to this late April morning. Temperatures in the lower 40s in Philadelphia. We dropped as low as 40 degrees at the airport. Pittsburgh earlier in the upper 20s. A storm around the Fort Royal, Virginia area just passed over I-81 with large hail and damaging winds. Farther off to the north, the storm's not quite at severe limits, but you can see the bright pinks and reds. That's representing some very heavy rainfall. But the jet stream finally taking a trip farther to the south. That's keeping the storms off to the south as well. You want to talk about a nasty morning commute. The Schuylkill Expressway and the Blue were already pretty bad to deal with in the morning, but today we had flooding rainfall near Philadelphia. The rain is still falling, but the flash flood warnings have been allowed to expire. For tonight, temperatures dropping into the middle 30s in the city. There's a freeze watch in effect for the suburbs north and west. That includes the Lehigh Valley and south central Pennsylvania. Philadelphia County not included in there. The city tends to do a better job of trapping in some heat. The winds will pick up out of the north and northeast. As they strengthen, it'll continue to blow Atlantic moisture inland, and that's going to keep us pretty cloudy through the day on Friday. This cold front will drop its way south and eastward, but as we get through Wednesday, not a whole lot pushing this front farther to the south, so it's actually going to stall. The red and blue barbs representing what we call a stationary front. Temperatures will be right around where they should be, middle 80s this afternoon, but the humidity is starting to come back. Real field temperatures will be in the middle 90s this afternoon, so please remember plenty of water, and hopefully your seats are in the shade. Today going to be one of those pleasant days. Tuesday will be the day you need to bring the umbrellas back out. Satellite and radar showing mainly clear conditions across New England. That front is still well off to the south and the west. It will be moving through later tonight and into the day on Tuesday, and that will increase the chance for some showers. So here's where it is for today. Farther south and west, where the air is very warm and humid for parts of the mid-Atlantic and the Ohio Valley. Once you get east of the front, more of an onshore flow that's going to keep things a little bit cooler, especially closer to the coast. Inland in the Bangor area, we'll see a high of 67 degrees. A little bit of a breeze picking up later on too. Tonight's low 45 degrees, so not as cool as what we've seen recently. That's pretty much where we should be around this time of the year. Marine forecast shows no problems with visibility or with waves. Winds will be very light out of the east at about 4 to 8 knots. Waves about 1 to 2 feet, and visibility again 10 miles or greater in most places. The front finds itself across the Mississippi Valley this morning. It's slowly going to move its way north and east through this afternoon and into the day on Tuesday, but again mainly dry for New England this afternoon. By the middle part of this week, the front will have moved through. Upper level low still could spin a couple of showers back into the New England area by the day on Friday, but again the 5-day forecast shows a couple of showers on Tuesday, umbrellas out. Still plenty of clouds around Wednesday, but drier, high 64 degrees. A little bit warmer for Thursday. This looks like the best day of the week with a high of 67 degrees. Lots of sunshine. A couple of showers possible on Friday before the sun returns again on Saturday. A light breeze will stay off the water this afternoon across New England. That's going to keep the temperatures lower than what we've seen the last couple of days. It's also allowed some fog to develop here early this morning. This front sinking farther to the south, allowing the air to be a little bit cooler. Once you get south and west of this boundary, that's where the summer-like warmth and humidity is. That's also where we have the better chance of some thunderstorms. That moves into Boston on Tuesday. For now, nice and dry. Radar showing no rain in the area. Just a couple of showers popping up across the mid-Atlantic. It'll stay to the south for today, but again, the umbrellas needed on Tuesday. This afternoon, the high stays just shy of 60 degrees. Again, some fog this morning. Lots of clouds lingering through this afternoon, and without the sun, it's going to feel cooler too. Futurecast showing some showers popping up later this afternoon. Again, all of them staying to the south of the Boston area, but still plenty of clouds around with the wind staying off the water. By tonight, the front starting to gather itself a little bit better, and it approaches the Boston area as we head into Tuesday afternoon. So some showers and storms a little bit more prominent later in the day on Tuesday. Once the front passes through, it's going to be a lot more comfortable. Here's the setup for the middle part of the week. Again, front now offshore. High pressure starting to move in from the Great Lakes. That's going to keep the air a little bit cooler. 7-day forecast has again showers and storms on Tuesday. High a little bit warmer in the upper 60s, middle 60s on Wednesday, a little bit less humid. Will be breezy. We'll be approaching 70 degrees Thursday and Friday. Looks like a gorgeous weekend ahead.